Good day everyone, this is Mervin Jed Pimentel from BSEE 2EC, and in this video, we're gonna be solving a third order differential equation using a Laplace transformation. So, without further ado, let's get started. So we have here a sample equation. So d cube of y over dx cube, which is also equal to y triple prime plus y double prime plus 5y prime minus 40y is equal to 0. And we have here our initial conditions, where y of 0 is equal to 1, y prime of 0 is equal to 0, and y double prime of 0 is equal to 1. And we have here our formula for Laplace transformation using a third order differential equations. First one, so the Laplace of y prime is equal to sy minus y of 0. The second one is Laplace transform of y double prime is equal to s raised to 2y minus sy of 0 minus y prime of 0. And the third one is Laplace transformation of y triple prime is equal to s cubed y minus s squared y of 0 minus sy prime of 0 minus y double prime of 0. So, let us separate each of these on our original equations. So the Laplace transform of y triple prime, or the d raised to 3 of cube over dx cube, is equal to s raised to 3y minus s raised to 2 times 1, which is equal to y of 0, which is also equal to 1, minus s of 0 minus 1, or the y double prime of 0, which is also equal to 1. So, let's simplify it further. S cubed of y minus s squared minus 1. Since this will cancel because it is equal to 0. And the second one, the Laplace transform of y double prime is s raised to 2 y minus s times 1 minus 0. And to simplify it further, s raised to 2 of y minus s. For the third one, the Laplace transform of y of 5y prime is equal to 5 times the quantity of sy minus 1. And to simplify it further, let us distribute the 5. 5 sy minus 5. And the Laplace transformation of negative 40y is equal to negative 40y. Now that we have transformed these equations already with its corresponding initial conditions, let us rewrite it once again, which is what I have written in here. S cubed y minus s squared minus 1, which is equal to the Laplace transform of y triple prime, plus s squared y minus s, which is equal to the Laplace transformation of y double prime, plus 5sy minus 5 minus 40y is equal to 0. And ang ginawa ko lamang dito ay pinagtabi-tabi ko yung mga mayroong y. Ayan. Para ma-equate natin sa labas itong pagkakaparehas nila, which is yung y nga. So, equal na siya sa y s raised to 3 plus s raised to 2 plus 5s minus 40. Ilalabas din natin yung negative 1. Merong invisible na negative 1 dyan. So, magiging equal na lamang siya to s squared plus s plus 6. And to simplify it further, ay ililipat natin ito dito sa right side ng equation, which is magiging equal na siya to, copy lang natin to, s cubed plus s squared plus 5s minus 40 is equal now to s squared plus s plus 6. And now, isimplify pa natin siya upang mahanap natin ang value nitong y's of s. So, ang gagawin natin ay i-divide natin ang s cubed plus s squared plus 5s minus 40 sa s squared plus s plus 6. So, y's of s is now equal to s squared plus s plus 6 over s cubed plus s squared plus 5s minus 40. And now, ita-transform natin itong denominator niya. So, magiging s minus 2 times the quantity of s squared plus 3s minus 20. Now, ikakopy na lamang natin itong equation. So, hahanapin natin na ngayon ang inverse Laplace of s squared plus s plus 6 over s minus 2 times the quantity of s squared plus 3s minus 20. And now, ipe-perform naman natin ang partial fraction decomposition para mahanap at ay makuha natin ang inverse Laplace ng equation na ito. So, a over s minus 2 plus bs plus c over s raised to 2 plus 3s plus 20. And kailangan naman nating i-simplify ito. So, s squared plus s plus 6 is equal to a times the quantity of s squared plus 3s plus 20 plus the quantity of bs plus c times s minus 2. At i-simplify pa natin siya further. So, s squared plus s plus 6 is equal to, ang gagawin natin dito ay, i-distribute lamang natin itong a dito sa mga to. At magfo-FOIL tayo naman dito. So, gawin na natin. So, a s squared plus 3as plus 20a plus b s squared minus 2bs plus cs minus 2c. At ang susunod naman natin gagawin ay kailangan na nating mahanap yung mga values ng a, b, at c natin. At paano natin yung nahanapin? So, mga mayroong s squared, s, at constant na coefficient dito sa equation natin. So, for s squared is, dito sa left side, is 1. Ito yon 1s squared. 1 is equal to a and b is equal to a plus b. So, for the coefficient naman ng s is, for the left side, 1 pa rin. Kasi 1 ito. 1 is equal to 3a minus 2b plus c. Ayan. So, for our constant naman, dito sa left side ay itong 6. 6 is equal to 20a minus 2c. So, common factor nitong equation dito sa baba is 2, di ba? So, kailangan pa natin siyang i-simplify. So, i-divide lang natin lahat ng 3, ay ng 2 rather. 3 is equal to 10a minus c. And dito naman, para mahanap natin yung value ng b, is kailangan natin i-transpose itong a dito sa kabila. So, b is equal to 1 minus a. So, yun na ang magiging equation 1 natin. And for equation 2, ito naman yun. So, 1 is equal to 3a minus 2b plus c. And dito naman for equation 3 natin is i-transpose lamang natin itong c sa kabila at itong 3 dito sa kabila. C is equal to 10a minus 3. At yan, meron na tayong 3 equations. So, ang gagawin natin para mahanap natin si A muna, since dito sa equation 1 is, di ba, pag isa-substitute natin itong value na to sa B, is A yung mahanap natin. Pag isa-substitute naman natin yung value na ito sa C, A rin yung mahanap natin. So, dito sa equation 2, meron siyang B at C. At para mahanap natin yung value ng A, kailangan natin i-substitute itong equation 1 at equation 3 isa equation 2. So, gawin na natin. So, 1 is equal to 3a minus 2 times 1 minus a plus
10a minus 3. Ayan, isimplify lang natin siya. So, it is equal to 1 is equal to 3a. 3a minus 2. Kasi itatranspose lamang natin to. Ito. 2 plus 2a plus 10a minus 3. Ayan. Makikita natin dito na meron siyang iisang common variable. At to simplify the expression is 6 is equal to 15a. Paano na nangyari yon? So, 10a plus 2a plus 3a is equal to 15a. Ito, tatranspose natin sa kabila. Ito rin, tatranspose natin sa kabila. So, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. So, a is equal now to 2 over 5. Kasi nga, a is equal to 6 over 15, which is also equal to 2 over 5. So, ngayon meron naman na tayong value ng a, i-substitute naman na natin siya dito. So, original equation 1 natin. b is equal to 1 minus 2 over 5, which is yung value ng a natin. And ang value naman ng b natin is 3 over 5. Ayan. Since meron na tayong value rin ng a, pwede na rin nating mahanap itong value ng c. So, 10 times 2 over 5 minus 3. So, ang value ng c natin is equal now to 1. Now, ngayong meron ng values ang a, b at c natin, ay isa-substitute na lamang natin siya dito sa equation na ito. So 2 over 5 s minus 2 plus bs plus c. Anong value ng b? 3 over 5s plus 1. 3 over 5s plus 1 over s squared plus 3s plus 20. S squared plus 3s plus 20. Now, ito naman na yung kukuhanan natin ng inverse Laplace transform using partial fraction decomposition. So, para mas maging smooth yung pagsosolve natin, ay kailangan muna nating i-complete yung square ng denominator para may apply natin itong formulas na ito. So, paano ba i-complete yung square ng denominator? So, s squared plus 3s plus 20. Ito yung value ng denominator natin, di ba? So, itong first two terms ay magiging s plus 3 over 2 squared minus 9 over 4 is now equal to s plus 3 over 2 squared plus 71 over 4. So, basing from this formula on my right, ito na ang magiging s plus a squared natin. And for b squared naman, kailangan din natin i-square ito. So, paano natin gagawin yon? It will now be equal to square root of 71 over 4 raised to 2. So, ito naman na yung magiging b squared natin. So, it is now equal to s plus 3 over 2 squared plus square root of 71 over 4 raised to 2. So, ito na yung magiging bago nating denominator. So, kailangan din nating ayusin yung numerator. 3 over 5 s plus 1. So, this term will be 3 over 5s is equal to 3 over 5 sa quantity of s plus 3 over 2 minus 9 over 10. And 3 over 5s plus 1 will now be equal to 3 over 5 times s plus 3 over 2 minus 9 over 10 plus 1. And to further simplify, our numerator will now be equal to 3 over 5 times the quantity of s plus 3 over 2 plus 1 over 10. So, naayos na natin yung numerator natin at yung denominator. So, mag-proceed naman na tayo sa paghahanap ng Laplace at i-separate na natin yung each terms to further simplify. So, 2 over 5 Laplace, since, baka nagtataka kayo, bakit nandito? Nilabas ko na lamang siya since constant lang naman siya, di ba? So, 2 over 5 Laplace inverse of 1 s minus 2 plus 3 over 5, since constant din siya, nilabas ko na lang, Laplace inverse of s plus 3 over 2 over s plus 3 over 2 raised to 2 plus square root of 71 over 2 raised to 2 plus 1 over 10, yung constant, Laplace inverse of 1 over s plus 3 over 2 raised to 2 plus square root of 71 over 2 raised to 2. So, pwede na natin siyang kuhanan. O pwede na nating makuha ang inverse Laplace niya. So, since, ito sabi niya dito, since 1 over s minus a, pag transform siya, magiging e raised to a times t. Therefore, 2 over 5 inverse Laplace of 1 over s minus 2 is 2 over 5 e raised to 2t. Since yung a natin dito is equal to 2. Diba? Basing from this formula. Next, so second term naman tayo. So, 3 over 5 inverse Laplace of s plus 3 over 2 over s plus 3 over 2 raised to 2 plus the square root of 71 over 2 raised to 2. So, ang magiging a natin dito is yung 3 over 2. Ito. At ang b natin dito is the square root of 71 over 2. Sulat natin dito. A is equal to 3 over 2. And our b would be equal to square root of 71 over 2. And using this formula here, we will derive at an answer of 3 over 5 e raised to negative 3 over 2t cosine b, which is square root of 71 over 2t. Yan. For the last one naman is the 1 over 10 inverse Laplace of 1 over s plus 3 over 2 raised to 2 plus square root of 71 over 2 raised to 2. So, ang a natin dito is, ito ulit, diba? 3 over 2. At ang b natin is the square root of 71 over 2. So, a still equal to 3 over 2. And our b would be equal to 71 over, square root of 71 over 2. And basing from this formula, our third term would now be equal to 1 over b, di ba? 1 over 10, ito yung constant, times 1 over b. Since nandito sa formula is nasa baba yung b, di ba? This one, nasa baba yung b. Kailangan lamang natin i-reciprocate itong b at i-multiply natin siya dito sa 1 over 10. So, it will now be equal to 1 over 10 times 2 over the square root of 71, which is equal to 1 over 5 square root of 71. Tama? Since magka-cancel magka-cancel ito, which is common factor nila ang 2, 1, and 5. Yan. So, ang final answer natin for the third term would be 1 over 5 times the square root of 71 e raised to negative 3 over 2, 3 halves t, sine of square root of 71 over 2 t. Ayan. Now, na-simplify na natin yung first, second, and third term. Ang magiging final answer natin would be 2 over 5 e raised to 2t plus 3 over 5 e raised to negative 3 halves of t cosine square root of 71 over 2t plus 1 over 5 times the square root of 71 e raised to negative 3 halves of t sine square root of 71 over 2t. So this will now be our final answer. And that is it for this video. I hope that you've learned a lot with this topic and see you on the next one. Bye!